Welcome to Board Game Archaeology, where we play time-worn games from the past. I'm Hunter.
I'm Rob.
And today we're playing The Monster's Castle.
The Monster's Castle, from issue 106 of Famous Monsters of Filmland. I'm pretty sure this was also probably in Creepy Eerie or Vampirella. Thanks to the people who wrote to us, commented on our YouTube show of the previous one, and on our Facebook page. You helped me find more of them, so we at least have 3 more that'll be showing up probably fairly soon.
The goal of the game is to be the first monster to claim a castle at the end.
Yeah, and this is one of the easier ones. It comes with a board. I didn't cut this one out. It's got an 8-point spinner, but we just got an 8-sided dice. And it doesn't go to 8, it goes to 0, so we counted 8 as 0. But we used an 8-sided dice because the spinners are kind of floppy, and we never use them anyway. We'll always go to dice if we possibly can. It also comes with 4 players, so that makes me believe that this is not the first time this has been reissued. I believe this might have been issued in a different magazine that had a separate page with the instructions and monsters, because this only comes with 3, but the directions say 4. So, that said, we grabbed out some of our favorite little lead figures and decided to use lead figures instead.
And that really is the setup, is you figure out what you're using, and then you'll roll to see who goes highest, and for this sake, that will be a 0.
Right, and then I would go.
And then you would just go, typically you go left from there.
Yep.
But really, the goal of the game is to just roll, go the amount that it would go, saying it's anything but that. So it's like 2, and you then obey whatever the tile says. And in this case, it's a white square, so it doesn't have anything.
Yeah, and that's the big thing about this game. It's very straightforward, but every single color on the board affects you in some way.
Yeah, it's very kind of like if you took the Candyland stuff but amped it up a lot, where you really don't know who's going to win before it's over. Because it's like, you land on an orange, you swap spaces, so that can be huge. If you go on a light blue, then you send someone, the nearest trap you send someone to. The dark blue is you fall into a trap yourself. And a trap, when you're in it, you have to roll specifically a 6 to get out.
And that's a 6 out of an 8.
Yeah.
So it's not as easy as just a 6-sided dice. We found that to be a fairly difficult thing.
And there is a double trap later on, and it's the nearer trap to 2 of the light blue squares. So that can be pretty damning. And the green will put you forward 3, the gray will put you back 3, and the red will put you back 10. The yellow will put you forward 10, and the purple will bring you up to the nearest red.
Right. In the double trap, you have to roll a 6 once, and then a 6 again to get out of the trap. The only way out of a trap is by rolling a 6.
So a way to effectively take yourself out of the game, probably. It's a game that I found that I really kind of liked it.
Yeah.
It was simple, and it wasn't too harsh on you.
Yeah, and we got lucky. The first time we played, we didn't get in any traps. We just moved forward. But we were trading back and forth, and we ended very close to each other, where you think it would be much more lopsided. It's really not.
Yeah, no, it was almost like we were making progress through, because there's very few opportunities where you're losing a lot of space. You can go back 10, and you can get unlucky and kind of get out of the quadrant or wherever you kind of were on the map, but you're never really being put so far back where like an orange or something will, put you out of the game.
Right, and the swap character is huge. If you're back here and you're swapping with somebody up farther, that's a big win for you too. But yeah, I love the game. It doesn't have a whole lot of Famous Monsters art on it maybe, and that's probably one of my cons, is that it's very simple. It's something that we could design fairly quickly. The art of the 3 monsters is fun. They're good. They would work, but again, the lead figures that we pulled out work just as well and stand up better and deal with that. But yeah, I like it. It's very simple. I'd say this is ages 3 or above. I think you could teach a young one to read it and to learn their colors. You're going to have to explain a little bit, but I think the going part of it is super easy to do. You can do it if you got a simple 8-sided dice and a copy of the game, and it's super easy.
Yeah, very luck-based and very capable for anybody.
Yep. And again, it's out of Famous Monsters, so if nothing else, it's out of my favorite magazine.
Well, thanks for watching.
Yeah, and if you want to know more about us, check us out at toyarchaeology.com. You can also find us on Facebook, which is more fun, I think. There's a lot more communication, a lot more sharing on Facebook. And don't forget to subscribe to us. Tell your friends and family. Let's build our subscription up.
We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.